Sir.
See, up to here, any doubt?
Ma'am, this letter I cannot understand, ma'am.
Okay. Here we have to find the relationship between zeros and quotients of the quadratic polynomial. Okay. Take one example. Example is 2x square minus 8x plus 6. Okay, this is one example. Here 2 is common. Understood, Padma?
Ma'am, why you are taking 2 as common, ma'am? We can directly fix the middle term now, ma'am.
Padmarshini, your voice is not audible, Padmarshini.
Sir.
Sir, I will share.
We can directly split the middle term now, ma'am.
You can split the middle directly, correct? Yeah, that is also you can do it.
Somebody
Here,
don't know how to split the middle term. That's why I'm
so actually here what is the main purpose of this one means we have to find the relationship between the coefficients and what? Zeros and coefficients. That is why we are doing like this. That's all. So like in the sense of alpha plus beta equals to minus b by a, like that it will come. Correct or not? Yes or no? So to find that relation, we are doing this process. That's all. Do it.
We want to prove that, sir.
We have to prove that with some example. We have to prove that. That is the reason.
Okay, sir.
General form of the quadratic equation: ax square plus bx plus c is equal to k into x minus alpha into x minus beta. Okay. First, multiply these two terms, x minus alpha into x minus beta. Then we get one equation. Equation is kx square minus x into k into alpha plus beta plus k into alpha beta. Here these two equations are equal. General quadratic equation and these equations are equal. Understood? Then comparing the
Padmarshini, are you understanding, Padmarshini?
Sir, I am listening, sir.
See nothing, Padmarshini. See here what we have to do means we have to find the relationship between the coefficients and as well as zeros. Understanding? So to prove that, understanding, we know that the coefficients we can take it as a alpha, beta, gamma, like that the coefficients we used to take. So now here if we will take the quadratic equation, quadratic polynomial, the general form of quadratic polynomial is what? Ax square plus bx plus c. Do you know this or not? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
You know it, correct or not? So the same way I am writing one example for quadratic polynomial. So that example I am taking as 2x square minus 8x plus 6.
you take any example.
So any example you can take it. So with that example you have to prove that the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. That is what our main purpose. So that here I am taking an example as 2x square minus 8x plus 6. So in these three things you can see they are the multiples of 2. Is it yes or no, all of you? Is it yes or no? Please respond, yaar.
Yes, sir.
So I am getting 2 is the common from this. If you are bringing the 2 is the outside, then who is inside? X square. If you will observe here, 8 is a multiple of 2. So 2 comma 4 I can write. So 2 is already outside. So I can write here minus 4x. Do you understanding? Everybody respond me. Next, 6 is a multiple of what? 2 into 3. So 2 is bringing outside so that it will become plus 3. Understand, Padmarshini?
Yes, sir.
Till here any doubt? You ask me. Okay.
Sir, how, sir? 1 into 3, 2 into 3.
What? I'm not again ask me. Who is that Karthikeyan? Who is that Nitinath? Correct?
Sir, that.
What?
Sir, AC, that sides.
I'm not understanding.
AC side.
This is so actually if you want to get the middle term in mathematics, remember always if you multiply the first term, coefficient of first term and the last term, then you must get the middle term. Do you understand, Ira? In the quadratic polynomials, if you multiply the first term, coefficient of first term and if coefficient of third term, then we will get the second term. Do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
So here what is the coefficient of first term? Observe carefully. What is the coefficient of first term here? 1x square. Correct or not? Yes or no? And the coefficient
Yes,
of third term is 3. So that if we multiply these two, understanding, then we have to get the middle term. So what it is, if you'll observe here, 1 and 3 if you multiply, we used to get the 3. So now if you write the factors of 3, then we have to get the middle term. So what is the factors of 3? Can you?
We want to separate the two, sir.
We have to write it either 1 into 3 or 3 into 1. These are the only two factors which we used to get for 3. Is it yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that here I am applying it. I want to get a minus 4. How I can get minus 4? If I will add 1 plus 3, I used to get 4, but I want minus 4. So what I need to do? Minus 1 and minus 3 if I'll do, I used to get the minus 4. Is it yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that I am splitting this 4x into two terms, that is minus x and minus 3x. So my equation turns into 2 of x square minus x minus 3x plus 3. Till here, any doubt, anybody? Prahasini?
You take any example.
Any example you can take. Kevin, are you understand, Kevin? Pranav?
Yes, sir.
Now, you may observe carefully here. 2 is already outside. You can take understanding bracket. Now you observe carefully. X square and x. Who is the common thing? X square and x. In both the things, x is common. Is it yes or no?
X is
Yes, it's
Now,
common,
x
sir.
you can bring outside. It will turn into here x square. 1x is outside. So who will be inside? X. Correct.
X.
Minus here 1 x is already x is there. So that what it will come? 1 will come. Is it clear or not? All of
Yes,
you.
sir.
So that x square minus x I am writing as a x into x minus 1. X square minus x I am writing as a what? X into x
X
minus
into
1.
X minus-
Now, observe these two terms. Observe these two terms. These two terms is minus 3x plus 3. Now you see something is common. What is this? 3 and 3 is common. Correct or not? Now you see, I will bring the minus 3 is the common. Why, sir, means always you remember the terms which is coming here. These factors should be always equal in the both the places. So that is why I am bringing here minus 3 outside. If I will bring the minus 3 outside, here who will be there? X will be remaining. Is it yes or no? Is it yes or no? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Now, and here 3 is there. I bought minus 3. So that this 3 will become what? Minus 1. Is it yes or no? Minus 1. Are you clear
Yes,
or
sir.
not? Now you multiply it. Sir, if I want doubt, sir, how it will possible? You multiply it. Minus 3 into x. What is that? Minus 3 into x. What is this? Minus 3x. Is it yes or no? Tell me. Next. Minus 3 into minus 1, which will become plus 3. Will you accept it, Padmavarshini? Are you clear or not with this? Hello, Padmavarshini.
Sure, sure.
Can you write minus 3x plus 3? Can I write as a minus 3 into x minus 1? Can I write it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that is what you should remember. So always this one and this one, these two terms should be similar. So that is the zeros of the polynomial. So x minus 1 is the common from these two. So I will bring one of the polynomial is x minus 1 and the another polynomial is x minus 3. So these are the two polynomial and zeros of the polynomials for this equation. Is it okay, Ra? All of you?
Sir, zeros of the following, we take opposite minus 1 plus 1, sir.
Yes, that is also you can take it. Then also it is okay. Understand? So now here if you observe zeros of the polynomial, x minus 1 is equals to 0. So x is equals to 1. Same way, x minus 3 is equals to 0. So x is equals to what will become 3. Is it clear?
3.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now,
So, 0, sir, 1 and 3.
this is called as coefficient. 1 and 3 are called as coefficients here.
Zeros.
Zeros of this polynomial. So let us assume that I am assuming this 2 is the constant called as k and minus 1 is called as alpha and 3 is called as beta. Just I am modifying the equation as let 2 is equals to k and 1 is equals to alpha and 3 is equals to beta. Is there any doubt till here? Ask me.
No doubt, sir.
No. Now, as we know the general quadratic polynomial, what is the equation, Ra? Ax square plus bx plus c.
Ax square plus
This is the
bx
general
plus
quadratic. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, you observe carefully, this is what the equation we want. Now, we want to modify this equation according to this equation. So, let us see how to modify it. So, already here, madam has done. So, you multiply it. Again, I will do it. As we know that you can see here. So, ax square plus bx plus c, which is equals to what? Say the equation. K of x minus 1 into
K of x minus 1, x minus alpha.
K of
X minus alpha, X minus beta, sir.
Alpha. Okay. K of x minus alpha into what is that?
X minus beta.
X minus beta. That is what. Now you just multiply it. So let us see now. You multiply all of you. What it will come here? K you can keep as a outside only. Just you multiply this all of you. Like a minus b into a plus b. Like that you can multiply. Here you can see x into x. What is that?
X is X into X square.
X square. Next.
X square.
Next. X
Sir,
into
X into beta.
x into minus beta.
Minus
Beta.
X into minus beta.
Is it yes or no?
Minus beta x.
Next. So with the x term it is over. Now minus alpha you have to multiply with minus alpha. Minus alpha into x minus alpha x.
Sir, minus
Minus
beta X.
alpha x.
Yes. Next.
Alpha X. Sir.
Minus
Plus alpha beta.
plus. So
Plus
alpha
alpha
beta.
Plus alpha beta, sir.
Beta. Is there any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Clear? So now, Pranav, observe here carefully. So with the k you multiply, Arya. This k is applicable for only first term or every term? Only for first term or every term?
All terms, sir.
Sir, what is meaning of K, sir?
K is a constant which we assume k is equals to k. K is equals to 2. 2 we have taken as a k. Do you understand? It's a constant. Let we have assumed that. Do you understand? Now you see. So k into x square which is equals to what? Kx square. Yes or no?
Kx square, sir.
Next, k minus, here see, minus of k into x beta, what will come?
Kx.
K beta.
K beta. Understand? Next, minus of this one, k alpha
K
x. K
alpha X. Sir.
others also should speak. Next, k into alpha beta,
K
k
alpha beta. Sir.
K alpha
K alpha
beta.
beta.
Yes. Now, wait, you observe here, first one is equals to kx square. Next, in these two terms, something is common. What is that common? Can you able to observe? Here also kx is there, here also kx is there. So what I will do? Can I get the minus kx is the common? Both places minus kx is there. Is it yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Minus kx will bring outside. Then who is there inside here? Beta will be present and plus alpha.
Beta plus alpha.
If you understanding? Again you split it. Sir, I am having doubt this one. You multiply here. What will come? Minus kx alpha plus beta. If you multiply it, what will come? Minus kx alpha minus kx beta. Same thing is coming. Is it yes or no? Yes. So that I can write these two terms like this. So plus k alpha beta. Now if you compare this equation is looks like ax square plus bx plus c. Is it true or not? Is it looks like a similar or not? Observe carefully all of you. Is it looks like a similar or not? So let us modify according to that. So kx square minus x k alpha beta, alpha plus beta, understanding, plus k alpha beta. So now observe carefully here. This is called as k is equals to a. Is it yes or no? X square, man. Coefficients. A is equals to k. Next, b is
Yes,
equal
sir.
to there. B is equals to what is there?
In place of B.
In place of b, what is the coefficient which is equals to k alpha plus beta? Is it yes or no? Nobody is responding. X is x. You can observe here. X is x. So in place of b, what is there?
Compare these two
Just you
equations.
compare. B, what is there here extra? In place of b, who is extra here? Minus of k
X,
alpha plus beta. Is it yes or no?
Yes, sir.
In place of c, who is there? Padmavarshini. In place of c, who is there? Here.
Sir, K alpha beta, sir.
Alpha beta. So that I can assume as c now. So
Okay.
now you have to find the ratios, correct? So here madam will continue, you see how to find the ratios.
Compare these two equations. Compare the quotients of x square. What is the x square quotient in first equation? First equation. X square quotient.
Yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am,
A.
A.
A by,
A, ma'am. A.
in this equation, x square quotient. Here, x square quotients ratio
K,
is
K.
equal
Ma'am,
to
K, ma'am. K, K.
x
K, K, K.
is equal to x naught quotients ratio. Understood? First equation, x square quotient is A. Second equation, x square quotient is k. A by k equal to x quotients ratio. First equation, this is first equation. Second equation. First equation, x quotient is, what is x quotient? First equation,
B, ma'am.
b by
B.
x quotient. In second equation, x multiplied with
K
minus
into alpha beta.
alpha plus beta.
Minus K of beta plus.
Minus k into alpha plus beta or beta plus alpha. Both are same. Understood? Next, x naught quotient. X naught quotient are constant. Both are same. X naught quotient in first
C,
equation
ma'am.
is
C.
C.
c by x naught quotient in second equation. Padmavashni,
K alpha beta.
K alpha beta.
k alpha beta. This is ratio 1. This is ratio 2. This is ratio 3. Okay. First compare 1 and 2 ratios. First ratio is from 1 and 2 ratios. What is first ratio? What is first ratio?
K by K.
A by k equal to second ratio. Second ratio is b by
Ma'am,
B by minus
B
K
by minus K into alpha plus beta.
into alpha plus beta.
see, do cross multiplication.
All of you do the task multiplication and tell Ra.
Cross multiplication.
Minus KA is equal.
K into alpha plus beta.
K into alpha plus beta.
Don't take minus.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Take minus k into alpha plus beta by k equal to b by a numerator comes to this side. It is denominator. Okay. Understood? Do cross multiplication. K into alpha plus beta comes to this side. This is in numerator. K into alpha plus beta minus k into alpha plus beta by k equal to b by a. Understood? Cross
Yes, ma'am.
here k get cancelled. Remaining minus alpha
Minus
plus
alpha plus
beta
beta.
equal to b
B
by
by A.
Now you send that minus that side. What will happen?
minus. This is minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 comes to this side. Into comes to this side.
Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a.
Minus 1 comes to this side. It will become
Minus B by
correct.
Minus B by A.
Minus b by a. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Here alpha is one of the zero of the polynomial. Beta is one of the zero. So sum of the zeros equal to minus b by a.
Minus B by
This is one relation. Next, compare 2 and 3 ratios.
All of you compare yourself and tell Ra.
Not 2, 1 and 3 ratios.
1 and 3 ratios you compare all of you and tell me.
From 1 and 3.
From 1 and 3 you will get alpha into beta. What is that relation? Find it and tell me all of you. Compare 1 and 3. 1 is k by a by k. Write it.
What is first ratio? First ratio. A by k equal
Ma'am.
say
Alpha beta is equal to C by A, ma'am.
Is by A, ma'am.
equal to
by
minus
A.
b by a.
Minus C by
C by A, ma'am. No
C by
minus,
A.
ma'am.
Equal to c
No
by a.
minus.
No minus, ma'am.
to C by A.
Ma'am, C by A. Alpha beta is equal to C by A.
Beta is C by A, ma'am.
First, compare 1 and 3 ratios. C by k into alpha beta.
Now do the
Do
cross
cross
multiplication
multiplication.
all of you. So k alpha beta by k which is equals to C by A will come. Is it yes or no?
C by A, ma'am.
So KK will
In the
get
K and A cancelled, ma'am.
equals to,
Beta is
Then
equal to
alpha beta is equal to C by A,
Alpha
ma'am.
beta is equal to C by A, ma'am.
that is
By
the
A, ma'am.
Product of zeros equal to C by A.
Product of the
is equals to C by A. Now you compare the equation. Is it right or wrong? You check it. Both the things you should verify. The given equation and this thing.
Product of zeros equal to C by A. These are the relationship between zeros and quotients. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Open
Yes, ma'am.
point 2.
So this is about the relationship between alpha plus beta and alpha beta. Do you understand, Ra? Yes or no? Speak, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is what we have to find it. See, actually, this derivation usually won't come in exam, but you should know sum of the zeros of the polynomials. Means if you add the sum of the zeros of the polynomial, means alpha plus beta, then it will equals to minus b by a. So if in exam they may ask you, suppose now exercise we will do. If they will ask you what is the sum of the zeros of the polynomial of the given equation, then directly you can take what? Minus of coefficient of b, means x term, divided by coefficient of a. That's all. In place of a, whatever it is there, in place of b, whatever is there, if you do the division, you will get the sum of the zeros of the polynomial. Do you understand, all of you? So that
Yes,
is
sir.
what we are doing. We should know alpha plus beta equals to minus b by a. In exam, they may ask you what is sum of the zeros of the polynomial. Then directly you can take b value in the given equation and a value in the given equation. So if you do minus of b by a, you will get that. That's all. Do you understand? Yes or no? So now you will see that all of you open exercise 2.2. Open all of you. All of you open exercise 2.2. So in that you can apply. So now everybody you should say alpha plus beta equals to what? Sum of the polynomial, zeros of the polynomial. Which is equals to what, Ra?
Minus b by a.
Minus b by a.
Okay. Same way, product of zeros of the polynomial equals to?
C by a.
C by
Yes, ma'am.
a.
Product is equal to C by A.
So all of you read the question, exercise number 2.2. Read the first question. What is there? Find the
zeros of the following quadratic polynomials and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients.
okay.
Take
Now,
first question.
all of you take the first question. What is the first question? X square minus 2x minus 8.
Square minus 12 minus 8.
All of you start doing that question. X square
X square minus 2x minus 8. Here we have to find the zeros of the polynomial. Here using splitting the middle term. Split the middle term. How to split the middle term? 2x. Middle term is 2x.
how you can split the middle term, Ra? First term, remember, first term coefficient plus last coefficient, if you multiply, you should get, understanding something if you do, you have to get the middle term. So what is the first term coefficient? 1. 1 into 8, how much, Ra?
Minus 8.
8. Understanding?
Don't consider the
Sign
negative signs.
convention don't consider, only 8. So what is the products, what is the factors of 8?
4
is
to
4 into 2. 4 into 2.
1 into 8 and 4 into 2, or else 2 into 4
Suppose you
will
take
come.
8 equal to 1 into
1 into
8.
8.
If you do addition or subtraction to get middle term, do addition 1 plus 8, we get 9. This is
No,
not
ma'am.
1 minus 8. This is
Not satisfied.
minus 7. Here not get the minus 2. Okay?
Not satisfied.
minus 4x plus 2x
Minus 4x plus
In
2x.
the
plus
factor
2x.
2
Minus
in,
4x plus 2x. Minus 4x plus 2x.
Yeah.
okay, do addition 2 plus 4, it is 6. Here not get the 2. Next subtraction 2 minus 4, it is minus 2. Understood? So 2x can be write as 2x plus 2x minus 4x. X square plus 2x minus 4x minus 8.
Now you
Understood?
speak, from there you speak, what is the common thing? First two terms compare, all of you. First two terms, what is the common in there?
X.
X you just take common out.
X
Inside.
X plus
X plus 2. Next.
Next term.
In these two terms, what is common? Minus 4.
Minus
Four.
2. Minus
Minus
What
4.
will come? X,
X plus 2.
See,
Always these two
yeah, these
terms
two
must
terms
be
should come same always. Must be same always. Now, what is the find the zeros of the polynomials fastly?
X minus 4 and X plus 2.
is the common.
X minus 4. X plus 2.
X
So
plus
minus 2 and minus 4 are the zeros.
here we have to find the zeros. So polynomial function
Minus 2 and plus 4.
p of x function is equal to 0. Okay. So this equation equal to 0. Y means here we have to find the zeros of the polynomial. Okay. X plus 2 equal to 0
X
and
plus 2 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 2.
0. X
Speak all of
equal
you.
X is equal to minus 2.
comes to this side, it will become minus 2. So one of the 0, alpha equal to minus 2
Alpha is equal to minus 2.
and x minus 4 equal to 0.
Beta is equal to beta
Minus
is equal to 4, ma'am.
It
Four,
will be
ma'am.
Beta
Beta
is
is
equal
equal to 4.
Beta is equal to 4. Beta is equal to 4.
beta equal to plus 4. Okay, next verification.
You have to verify now. Sum of the alpha plus beta.
Sum of the zeros are
Sum of zeros. X plus
minus 2 plus
alpha
4
plus
is
beta
equal to
is 2,
2, ma'am.
sir.
Alpha
Minus
plus
2 plus
Beta
4
equals to how much?
minus 2 plus 4.
Plus 4.
Answer is 2, sir.
2, sir. Alpha plus beta is equal to 2.
Now you compare. Alpha plus beta equals to what? Minus 2 plus 4, which is equals to now.
Sir.
Equation. In equation, what is the b value? Check it all of you. What is the b value in given equation?
Minus 2, sir. Minus 2.
Minus 2.
Minus is there. So minus 2.
Minus of minus 2. Minus of minus 2.
Minus of minus 2. Verify. Minus of minus 2. Divided.
A is 1, sir.
Wait. A coefficient is how much? Prasini? A coefficient is how much? A coefficient Akshaya? 1. Is it yes or no?
1.
Yeah, 1. So you can take 1. Now you both sides you verify. Is it same or not? Minus 2 plus 4.
Yes,
how
sir.
much?
Same, sir.
Minus 2
2
plus
is equal to 2.
Two.
That's verified.
2. So your
Hence
answer.
verified.
So hence it is proved. That's all. Now same way product you should do. LHS equals to RHS. Now same product of zeros
Same
of the
alpha beta, sir. Alpha
C
beta
by
is equal to C
alpha
by
beta
A.
equals to C by A. Verify now.
Minus 8 by
Minus 2 into 4 is equal to minus
Minus
8
Which is equals to C
equal to
coefficient.
C
How much?
by A.
C coefficient how much? A coefficient 1 we know.
minus 8.
Minus
Yeah,
8.
yeah.
Sir,
Wait.
minus 8.
Minus
Ah.
8,
Minus
sir.
8.
A is equal to 1.
Minus 8. Do you understanding? So
Alpha beta is equal to
Minus
minus
8 is equal to minus 8.
Alpha into beta
minus
is
8
equal
is
to
equal to
minus 8.
minus 8, sir.
so it is proved or not? LHS equals to RHS.
Sir, hence proved, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in that question remaining all you have to do. Arvind, are you understanding Arvind? So that is the reason why we need to find the understanding zeros of the polynomials, the comparison between coefficients and zeros of the polynomial. To verify this, either sum of the zeros of the polynomials is equals to minus b by a or alpha plus beta equals to c by a. So exam from these questions used to come. They will ask you to find alpha value. They will ask you to find beta value by giving a given equation. So is it able to possible or not? We can able to find or not? Suppose they will give
Yes,
you
sir.
equation and they will give you beta. Can you able to find alpha or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is the importance of this one. So these kind of questions will come under MCQ. So that is the reason why we have to learn this. At the derivation, you may no need to remember. If not, means 90% they won't ask the derivation. But sum of the zeros of the polynomials is equals to minus b by a. Product of the alpha plus beta equals to c by a. These things should be remembered. From this, definitely questions will come in MCQ. Do you remember? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now enough with this. We will stop this mathematics now. Now we will go for a little bit enjoyment as well as NTSC now. So all of you close your notebooks and start answering for this NTSC. All of you take your rough notebook. Or else if you have some other notebook, you take it. So whatever madam will say, you just listen. This will be good. You have to practice now. Do it all of you.
First question. This is the code long ways. Column 1. ACE. Code is 1, 6, 7. This is not direct coding, indirect coding. ACE code is 1, 6, 7. Next, EFG code is code is 6, 9, 8. FAC code is 9198. Here we have to find the code for each and every element.
So now all of you find what is the code of A, what is the code of C, E, G, and C. All of you try to find it.
Ma'am, for FAC, what is the column 2, ma'am?
Column 2 EFG, which is equals to 698.
EFG.
Ma'am, no, ma'am, FAC.
FAS equals to 198. Last column.
198, ma'am.
198.
198. 197.
7 ra. It is not 8. 7. So now you proceed. Anybody can able to say what is the code of A, what is the code of C, what is the code of G and F? Take your time, no issues. So these questions usually will come in NTSC for 5 marks. Understanding, Ra? Finding the coding. So how much time you people will consume? You take it your time. I am giving you 2 minutes time. Let us see how many of you will able to find at least code of 1 letter. Can you able to find? It is not direct coding. That is what you should remember. Indirect coding. So observe everybody. What is the code of A? What is the code of C? What is the code of E? And what is the code of F? Anybody? Have you found it? Try your own, all of you.
Sir, G is 8.
G is 8. G is 8. Who found it? Padmavarshini, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Padmavarshini. Next. G is 8. Okay, next. G is 8. Others, anybody? Karthikeyan, Kevin, Pranav, Arya. So many are there, correct? You tell me, at least try, at least guess. So now you see, don't waste time. Madam will say how to solve. So the same process will be for every question. Do it.
Sir, E is 6. E is 6.
E is 6. Very good. So observe now. Madam will say how to solve it.
See, first row ACE, code is 167. Second row EFG, code is 698. What is the common letters in first and 2 rows?
E, ma'am, E.
Cancel E. Common digit,
In the first 2 rows, what is the common digit, Ray?
first 2 rows.
E, sir, E.
6, ma'am.
2.
Column 2.
Six.
Column 2.
In column 2,
Six.
first 2 rows.
6.
Common digit. 6 is the code for E. E code is 6. Understood? Next,
Yes, ma'am.
second row and third row. See, second row and third row. These 2 rows.
Second
F is common. F is the common.
Is common.
Common
F is
is
common.
F.
So F coding here,
F.
what is the common code? What is
9.
9.
9, ma'am, 9.
So that is F
9.
equals to 9. So F you can strike. Now F you strike. All of you.
See, second row, only G.
Only G is present. So then who is G?
Only 8. Okay? 8 is the code for G.
That's all. Directly you can write.
Understood? Next one. See, first
A
row.
1, ma'am.
First row,
AC is there.
A and C. And third row, A and C. A and C.
A1, ma'am.
A is 1. C
A
is
is
7.
one.
A is 1, ma'am.
We cannot say
That is why we can write
either,
A code
either 1
either
or
1
7.
or 7. For C also same thing. Either 1 or 7. Do you understand, Ra? We cannot say that. Do you understand?
2 possibilities.
Sir.
A and C.
It is 2
Either 1
possibilities.
or 7. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How to find this?
Next, similar question. MNR. This is a column 1. MNR code is 9, 7, 6. LON code is 9, 8, 2. LM code is 7, 6, 2. What is the code for?
You find it now.
Ma'am, N is 9, ma'am. N
Hold
is
on.
9.
N is 9, ma'am.
N is
N
9,
is
ma'am.
9.
N is
N is 9.
L is 2. L is 2.
L is 2
Ma'am,
correct.
M is 6. M is 6, ma'am.
M6 wrong.
M is 6. M is 7, ma'am.
See first two rows. What is the common?
N.
Okay, Akshaya. Do it now.
First two rows.
Ma'am,
O is
O8, ma'am.
8.
N
O
and
is
N,
8.
ma'am.
N is the common, correct? So,
O is 8.
O is 8, ma'am.
O is 8.
N code is 9. Next, see second row and third row. What is the common? No common.
L,
L is the common.
L, ma'am.
L.
So common digit is 2. L equal to 2. See first and third row. Common. First and third.
M.
R.
Correct, Ra.
M or
R and M R.
R.
So that we cannot say that 7 and 6. M is also maybe 7 or maybe 6. Or R is also maybe 7, maybe
Either
8.
7 or 6.
Do you understand all of you?
And O.
O alone.
Direct coding. Directly we can say O equal to 8. Understood?
O is equal to 8. O is equal to 8. O is equal to 8.
So like this you can find. This is what indirect coding. This is usually come in our every NTS exam 5 mark.
10 marks.
5 to 10 marks will come. But we can take less than 1 minute or less than within 1 minute you can finish. Then you can save 10 minutes time. Because each question carries 30 seconds like that, correct? So you can finish within 1 minute. This our coding. So indirect coding is called as. Next question. Already 2 hours.
Yesterday I asked one question. Root over.
This is very important, Rasi. This is main important for our exam, NTSC.
Root over 20 plus 20 plus root over 20 plus and so on. What is the answer?
What is the answer, right?
20 plus.
Root over 20 plus root over 20 plus root over 20. Like that, infinity number of times. The dots indicate
Infinity times.
Infinity
5.
times. What is the answer?
5.
5. 5 is the correct answer. Normal procedure is let x equal to root over 20 plus root over 20 plus root over 20 plus and so on. Okay? Squaring on both sides. X square equal to, understood? Squaring on both sides. Square root get cancelled, which is equal to 20 plus this root and square get cancelled. 20 plus root over 20 plus root over 20 plus
Over 20.
infinity times. Okay, x square equal to. Understood? Up to here. Understood or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
X square equal to 20 plus, in place of this equation, in place of this term, we can write x. Is it correct? In place of this term, root over 20,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
root over 20
Yes, ma'am.
plus x. Okay? This is like a quadratic equation. X square plus x comes to this side. It will become minus. Plus 20 comes to this side. It will become minus 20 equal to 0. This is like a quadratic equation. Find the number of zeros. Splitting the middle term. Find the zeros.
Right, Ra? Factors of 20. You must
Find
do
the
it. You have
zeros.
to get minus 1.
Plus